Alright, hey everybody, it's me, Musa. We're currently playing El Paso Elsewhere, and I think we're going to finish it today. We're on chapter 40 out of, I think, 50, and I average at about 10 minutes a chapter, but, when you hit the finale of a game, sometimes those last couple really stretch, so I'm not totally certain. I'm not totally certain how the time's going to fall. I think we'll probably fill out most of 2 hours today, but it's entirely possible that we'll finish a little early. In which case, if there's people around, I'll talk for a bit. But if there isn't, we'll just call it early then. But yeah, so far we've dove pretty deep into whatever sort of kaleidoscope nightmare hellscape that we've been traveling through underneath a motel in El Paso, Texas, and we've been doing it all in the search of our ex-girlfriend Draculae, who is currently, I think, trying to perform a ritual that will end the world. It's been I'm not totally certain. She seems pretty amicable when we talk to her, so it's possible that something about that's wrong. But I think we were supposed to take it at face value, so I think that's still what she's trying to do. But we'll see. Basically, hang on, let me adjust something real quick. Basically, we've just kind of been chugging along. I think we fought one of her ex-boyfriends, who was this ancient Egyptian king, who was like encased in some stone thing, and I think we fought him. He kind of kicked my ass a few times, but outside of that, we've just been chuggling along pretty steadily. So I'm anticipating about like 4 cutscenes worth of story and 10 levels, but who knows? Maybe the game will surprise me. It's been pretty steady so far.
Where all that meat locker stuff is coming from.
We're getting right to it.
It's from the 30s.
Okay, gotta get back used to it. Got the pistols, the shotgun, yeah, yada yada yada. Okay, I think we have all the guns that we're going to get. All the numbers are accounted for. The fuck was that? Ooh, it's purple in here. Very cool. Yeah, I'm not the most rested today. Last night I stayed up a little late, but I woke up at the time I usually do, so it's
What represents that more than the food industry?
Oh, it's supposed to be like a Slaughterhouse 5 reference, I get it. Freezer burn. Not a reference, but like that kind of era of industry. On. Imagine hitting someone in the head with 45 ACP and they don't die. What kind of world are we living in? Oh, I exploded. Sorry, I gotta get back into it. I'm just not in a. I had a weird day, so I'm kind of. I know I say that a lot, but today I'm a little frustrated, so I'm not like in the right mindset right now. Currently just going through the motions. God. A little bit all over the place. I also one thing that's kind of frustrating about third-person shooters, I say this a lot, but it actually is kind of a problem with games like these, is that when you're fighting enemies that are very melee-centric, it gets a little confusing when they're right in front of you. Like, you gotta turn your character's head downwards in order to shoot someone directly in front of you, which is a little strange. It's always the women with the big purple balls that get me. Ooh, the game's even running a little strange. That's kind of weird.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you can loot lockers. That's a problem. Now I'm gonna feel compelled to check each one. Oh, rude. Oh god, yeah, I can feel it in my bones. I'm not gonna be playing well today. Whoopsie daisy. It's gonna be another garbage stream from yours truly. That's the brand, boys.
Luckily mentioned a warehouse owned by a man of means, thought himself a monster out there. Things went bad and she lost a lot of power recovering.
There we go. All figured out.
I'll go.
It's kind of interesting how the main character sort of loosely recalls some stuff that, like, both good and bad memories of his ex-girlfriend, because that's kind of real. Just like looking back at a relationship you had that was really toxic, and then wanting to remember all the good parts, but realizing that the bad parts are kind of inescapable and left a mark on you. It's a running thing. Ooga.
So, Drake becomes Dracula, which becomes Dracula.
Yo, she's Drake? I never knew.
I'm not sure if I should bring this up.
I have 13 grenade rounds. Sorry.
How do you feel about him?
It's nice getting to watch yourself be remembered. I'm one of the classic monsters, you know? And I was proud that my actions and status were not connected to my sex. If everyone thought I was a man, then I had transcended being a woman.
That's a weird way to look at it.
It was me. It kept me safe.
How do you feel about it now?
Different. Not worse, but different.
Interesting. No, worse but different.
Found ammo.
Ever mysterious, that Dracula. God, this is confusing. All these rooms are the same. Dude, I'm really glad they did the no ceiling thing, because if they didn't, oh, I would have been confused. It's probably exactly why they did it. Pills here.
I can use this.
Kind of like how none of these monsters really pay attention. Sometimes they're just kind of standing with their heads around the corner. Not these guys, though. These guys are sharp for some fucking reason. Just come at you from nowhere. From downtown. Door can't be open from the side. How the fuck am I supposed to get her, then? Oh.
Can't carry more.
No, that's not it. She's right there. Can I get through here? No. How the fuck do we do this, then? Brutal. Oh, okay, we can go this way. Very rude. Not sporting at all. I hate it when the dogs camp around corners. It's cheap as hell. They should ban these guys. From around the corner.
Luckily mentioned a warehouse.
I feel like that's a running thing. I want to see if I'm not gonna do it, but I want to see. I wonder what it'd be like if we had like statistics for how many of my deaths were caused by just a random purple ball coming in from nowhere. Hello?
Please don't hurt me. Thank you so much.
Couldn't hold more if I tried.
There we go. And we're topped off like magic. Wonder if this game was conceived as like some dude like made an EP and they're like, this kind of needs to go in something, so they just made an entire video game to fit it into. That'd be pretty funny.
So, Rick becomes Gunman.
Gonna make a game about getting broken up with by a horrific she-beast, and all the conflicted emotions that came with that, and my inevitable descent into drugs. Put my fucking EP over it, make it just a tribute to Remedy, who taught me that a self-destructive drug-fueled rampage can also be kind of cool, if it's in a video game. Sounds like a recipe for success. Fucking saw someone teleport. I assume it's gonna be. I assume it's these guys. There you fucking are. Ugh. Explosivo. I don't want to die here. Boo-hoo. I got kidnapped by abominations, and now I'm being watched by red-eyed savage werewolves. I'm stuck in a hellish nightmare of my not of my own creation. Oh, what was that?
Always surviving. That's the Janet Drake story in a nutshell.
3, 4, 5, 6. 5 pistol shots? 5 pistol shots? Oh hell yeah! It's that fucking portrait again. I love it. Hang on, goal stock. Oh my god. Oh, there's so many. Those puppeteer guys are annoying. Because it's like you have to get past the puppets to get them, but they make puppets so fucking fast. Where's the exit again? That way? Alright. Oh my god, what's happening with the camera? Ooh! Oh my god, I can't get through here. Oh god, it's a nightmare. Oh. I hate that the sound just cuts out like this. I actually really dislike this effect. I'm also extremely lost. I think it was like... I got confused. She's supposed to be right here. This is the doorway out. You go through here... in the hallway, and then you go out here. There's some shit. I'm just leaving. Fucking get me out of here. Abyss. Abyss. Abs. Get over here. You too, buddy. Taking the color scheme for this one. I like that my character is just a hellish silhouette.
I don't sense distaste in the geometry. There's no shared feeling. It's like she's been lost in the translation.
Okay, this keeps happening in games. I need to look into what keeps causing, like, delayed subtitles. It's gotta be something on my end. Thanks for giving me your heart, buddy. I'll put it to good use. Oh god. Who's got the health bar? Who's our big boy? Our large lad? Gotta unplug my fucking controller again. It's vibrating randomly in the corner under my desk. Very cool.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm not climbing that.
Climbing the ladder to nothing. This health bar's been sitting here for a while, and I don't like that.
This angel's eyes are full of blood.
Was that like a hardcore angel? Was that what that was supposed to mean? It didn't look any different to me, but like the color scheme's kind of throwing me off.
Could know more if I tried.
Okay. All right. Fucking reloading. That's a thing. I will say one thing about the puppets. They're one of the few things that are actually kind of difficult to hit. This guy, like, stuck. It's kind of funny. Someone's a little too tall.
My shot, Skin.
That guy was 6 foot, and I'm 5'11". Who's laughing now? A lot of steaks in here, buddy.
Sure.
Not the meat kind, the wood kind. The meat kind too, I guess. I don't know what animal these are. There's somebody over here.
I can't think about Darkley's feelings right now, but she deserves her position in all this. I can't.
Is this what you see at the end of the line in like Miami or something? It's just a neon abyss. It's just fucking, it's just pink fog as far as the eye can see. Just complete and utter horror. Oh god. Oh, there goes that guy. Okay, so some of the angels have like little crowns, and that makes them like extra tough. No, well, not tough, but I guess they do more damage, is what I'm guessing. God, I wish I could top higher than that. Oh well, that's gonna be a problem later. That's... they still go down in one bullet, that's kind of crazy.
She's killing the world. I can't do it.
Can I go through here? Does this lead to safety and serendipity?
Feeling depressed? Like your life doesn't matter?
Hell
Do you
yeah!
struggle with the feeling that no one would care if you were gone?
Absolutely.
Let me introduce you to Just Feel Better.
Oh
a
my
mental health
God.
app for the future.
My uncle used Just Feel Better. He's dead now, but when he was alive, he told us it was really helping.
What a ringing endorsement.
Groundbreaking AI-powered technology and the loudest innovations in emotional support, our dedicated counselors are available 24/7.
24/7.
Just Feel Better.
That's most of the
We're helping
hours.
millions of users around the world already, but you don't have to take my word for it. Here's a testimonial from
You can't have it
an actual Just Feel
24/7
Better
because
user.
the AI's got to take a break, right?
Another satisfied customer.
I mean, bro, if it's a sponsorship from like a radio show run by like a guy I kind of like, then it's got to be good, right? gotta be good.
So he cut the wire?
Cut the wire.
And now it's working again.
I do not try to make sense of it.
I thought you knew what was going on down
You
here.
still haven't tried to kill me.
It's your horrible ritual nightmare dimension. I didn't want to be
hated me.
rude.
Why?
For what you feel I did to you.
For what you feel I did to you.
The couch incident was an outlier. It isn't fair to judge me from that.
Your last words to me were good boy. Dakale.
Bro, I'd say no contact, but,
Were
you know,
you
she's ending the
not?
world.
What I was going to say is that the couch was just one in a long line of things. You never touched me, but you constantly reminded me of your capacity for violence. Do you know what that does to a person? At one point, you put your arm out to stop me in the hallway, and you kept pushing your open palm into the wall. I saw it go through the drywall and the wood, and then the brick slowly, relentlessly, until there was a fist-sized hole. And you just wiped your hand off and grinned at me like we had shared a secret.
It's probably no big deal to
You
her.
would scream at me.
Not to make an
for
excuse
slight
out of it.
mistakes and misunderstandings, and even just a lack of deference. These sharp, intense fires that would leave you cold for days afterwards. I'd flinch when you call my name sometimes. And you'd have me do these arbitrary, demeaning things to prove my love to you. I knew my place. One day, wash the dishes, wash them again 3 times, 4 times until my hands were stinging and red. So at the end of it, you could wrap your arms around me and thank me for loving you and taking care of you. Reminding you that living could be a good thing because I told you about the one good day that justified all the bad ones.
We're surprisingly sober about this.
But I know it wasn't right.
You said once I wasn't a monster. Do you still believe that's true?
I don't feel bad when I kill monsters. Killing you would feel different. Interview 38, the disappearance. Eyes the size of dinner plates. Can you even hear this? I know the time is difficult and I don't mean to pry, but I need to know if you just watched your friends and family die. It was an accident.
3, 4, 5. It's funny.
There's no way of knowing it. The unblinking red light means you're exposed, means you're raw, means you're back.
I have my hands in the wrong position. When I heard a guy talking at the start, I got scared. I thought this whole fucking soundtrack was just gonna be like a podcast episode, but then he started matching it to the rhythm, and I was like, okay, we're safe.
Killing you would feel different. Why didn't I just tell her that I don't want to do this? Fucking stop. Wait here, see how it goes. Living sometime with the great fear that it's just us in the break room and the cam is seeing damn near nada, filing nothing.
Really bizarre way to air out our grievances at each other.
That it's just us, you and me. I see a hovering doom, a psychic.
Is this supposed to be some like end game difficulty spike or something? It's spawning people randomly, like a lot more randomly than usual.
This time, I want to talk about the details that you didn't see. A matter-etched, super-natured aristocracy. A truth echoed by the seeds they sit internally. When I do the work, and the thousands.
God, this game's weird. It's like one of the strangest shooters I've played in a while. I'm not sure about strangest in general, but definitely one of the strangest in a hot minute. Strangest one? I didn't play it, but the strangest shooter I've seen would probably be Cruelty Squad. That one's profound in a deranged way. What was the thing? What was the thing the game says when you're like when you die or whatever? It's like you are a flesh automaton, like animated by neurotransmitters or something like that. Divine light severed. some bizarre shit.
Haven't seen a force beyond since the elevator.
The force beyond.
Just me and Dracula.
I pressed the wrong button. I fucking dove and I should not have dove. Fucking, I pressed Q. What the hell? One thing that's annoying about slow-mo is that if you do... Oh, the game crashed. Oh, the game crashed. Oops. Alright. That's awkward. Hang on, let's get that back up. So how you guys doing? Chapter 42. This is according to what I read, this is a slower than average El Paso Elsewhere run. The game does catch me once in a while, so that's probably contributing to it. Okay. I got the fucking not responding window again, and I was like, no. Okay, very cool. Sorry, I got the Call of Duty fingers. I just reload every time I kill something.
Why didn't I just tell her that I don't want to do this? I wish we could all fucking stop.
Has this happened before? Just her engaging some sort of horrible vampire ritual, and then we have to go and fucking wipe out a good chunk of the forces of hell, of Egyptian hell.
Wait here, see how it was the great fear that it's
A lot of y'all today.
in the break room and the damn near nada, filing nothing. We don't gotta tell a single person that it's justice, you and me. I see a hovering doom, a psychic pressure shaping, a presence within this room, and it's captivating. It speaks entirely. Sweet desire.
God, I love dual ways. They make everything so much easier.
Hell yeah. I want to talk about the details that you didn't see. Supernature aristocracy, a truth echoed by the seeds they set internally. When I do the work.
I wonder what gets people to start, I don't know, they'll just sit down and be like, I think I'm gonna become a rapper. It's gotta be looking up to a rapper, right? Something along those lines. Just liking music, I guess. I just feel like I hear that a lot. Like, there's a VTuber out there, a really big one, who's a rapper, and then there's a, hang on. There's a really big VTuber out there who's a rapper, which I think is interesting, and there's also like a, there was like a stand-up comedian I saw a while back who was just like, he kind of made fun of how he wanted to be a rapper, or wants to be a rapper. I think he's still at it.
I think we're alone down here. Just me and Dracula again.
It's just interesting, because I feel like when people say I want to be a singer and I want to be a rapper, they're often like, it's like different words. I don't know, it's like different words, despite it being like they're both vocal forms of, they're both like lyrical forms of music, but it's like one has like a, I don't know, a different feel to it than the other. It's a shame I can't throw a stake at the angels or whatever. It'd be cool if this game didn't crash again, that'd be nice. Oh, by the way, what we're gonna do tomorrow, it's gonna be a little weird. I'm gonna do a little experiment, because it's been a while since I dusted off the capture card. I'm not 100% sure where it is, but I'm gonna find it. And one thing I'm gonna see if I can run Dragon's Dogma 2 on the PlayStation, and then like run it through to my computer. Gonna give that a shot, because if we can play like PlayStation and like possibly maybe Switch games, and then like stream that over here, that would be very nice.
Knowing the breath pouring out of your lungs is full.
I don't know if I'm gonna need different equipment for those though, so I need to look into it. But it opened up some avenues for other stuff. I kind of want to play Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door when it comes out again, because that game's near and dear to my heart. And, we're out of stakes. Guess we have to go back to guns. That game's like that game was like the first game that I ever finished, I think. Final Fantasy 3 was a close contender, but I had this weird thing going on when I was a kid where I would get to the end of a game and then I would freak out because like the stakes were getting higher, and then I'd just start anew. I'd just restart the game because it was a lot calm. It's always like a lot calmer at the beginning. Something's weird with the game. Might need to. I don't know, we'll see if I actually finish. We'll see if we finish this game today. It's feeling a little unstable right now, and that's scaring me a bit. But Paper Mario and the Thousand Year Door was the first game I like cared really deeply about, and as a result, it was the first one where I actually like stuck it and like finished it, and that kind of made it a lot less intimidating to do so when I was as I got older. Very foundational to me. This is pretty horrific, whatever the hell I'm looking at here. Alright. Right. I keep forgetting I can use the fucking explosives. Dude, 6 is so far away from, like, the rest of my buttons. It's all the way over there next to 5. I don't like it. Why is the Tommy gun so powerful? The world may never know. Another guy over there on the left. I don't know what's over here. Maybe nothing.
I was good at being trapped. I was fucking good at it. And I don't get to feel that way anymore.
My god, it's an upgraded puppeteer. That's horrific. He's got pauldrons. Fucking why? Pauldrons and fucking metal puppets. I hate it. Alright, get out of here.
Nice. Ammo.
Where the fuck am I going? Here? This way, I guess? It's you. Get out of here. Oh, Jesus. Should not have gone for the corner. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay, we're okay. Okay, we're okay. Perish. Hello? Fuck. For some reason, the elevator door, the prompt's a little bit in front of it, but it's not at the actual door. So if you walk up and press yourself flush against it, you can't interact with it.
The part where you stopped me?
No. I'm seeing you off. You are almost at the bottom.
Hell yeah.
If you live long enough, we will see each other then. Confront each other then.
What is this, Dracula?
A goodbye.
This whole being cryptic thing isn't very nice. I just want to know, man. I just finished Star Rail's, like, patch 2.1 story. I don't need more cryptic dialogue. Had enough of it for a little bit. Rise possessions. There's a dead person here. That sucks. You wanna see the steak I just got? There you go. Fucking break everything. Got 0 steaks. No steaks.
Oh, that's a cool action figure.
Is that supposed to mean something, or is that just an Easter egg? Is that an action figure? What is that? Not sure what I'm looking at. I just did a big fucking loop. Hang on. Gotta get over there. Oh no, wait, never mind.
I've actually seen that jar before. Duckley had it in her room on a desk tucked away.
Alright, where was that glowing blue door we saw at the start? There it is. Bop. Bwomp. Yeah, this game did not give me an auto shotgun for a reason. It would just be too powerful. I like a Saiga or an XM. Too much. I would supersede all creatures on this planet, and above and below it. Guy like right there. Come on. There it is. One thing I like about Fallout, Fallout's whole thing where you can zoom in and out with the third-person camera, it makes it kind of jank, but the it does let you like get in a little bit tighter or pick first person if you're indoors, which is usually when I don't want third person.
It would make sense for her to find some way to look over my shoulder. I'm the only obstacle left, right? Last piece of baggage.
Last connection to the world. I guess those red guys are the upgraded versions of the little mummy dudes. Oh wait, no stakes this time.
I'll go.
That'd be good of you. Please dissipate into nothingness. Quantum disentangle yourself from hell. That'd be nice. Come on, dog. Next one. Spunky little guy.
I'm out.
Kind of like a talent for just having exactly not enough bullets sometimes. Ooh, destructible door. Hell yeah, big man coming through. Very good. You're safe. Freed you from the annals of chivalry. The knights were about to induct you into their order, and there would have been no escape. You would have had to dance on tables. Like those fellows back in Camelot.
It's blocking my shot, Skin.
No, I'm aware. It's all good. I like how they just decorate the entire arena with more stakes than you could possibly fucking use. Whenever you have to fight one of those big guys.
Eat me.
Who's gonna save you? It's blocking my shot, Skin.
Alright. Saved from the heavenly ambush. Is there a way in here? Okay.
I'm not codependent. I'm codependent. Shut up.
I know, buddy. I didn't say nothing.
That's a big fucking fire in the sky.
Correct. That's sometimes a big fire in the sky. Yeah, it's stuff like this, right? Like, I can't aim, like, it's kind of hard to, like, aim straight ahead, so I, like, look down like this sometimes when I'm in a tight corridor like this in a third-person shooter. I'm not knocking the genre, I'm just saying that sometimes it's, like, most of the time it's fine, like, 90% of the time it's fine, but sometimes you'll just run into a scenario that just... Sometimes you'll just run into a scenario that emphasizes how weird it is to look at things from a third-person perspective. God damn it. God damn it, stop, dude. Slow down. Where's he even pull all the wood from? Dude, the little puppets do so much damage, too. It's annoying.
It's blocking my shot, Skin.
Yeah, I need to keep, like, 2 stakes on hand at all times, just in case. These warriors keep baiting the hostages. So can't take the elevator.
Couldn't hold
Very
more if I tried.
sad. Ew, mandatory jumping? Did you see that? Disgusting.
Who's gonna save you?
I'll be fine. I've got like 8 guns. That's like having 8 friends to watch your back.
Can't carry it.
Where is he? Pop your head out, creature. Get out of here. Go back to Pittsburgh, or wherever the hell you're from. Ouch. You ever hear about how West Virginia's like state motto is almost heaven or something? Like, why? I think I mentioned this in a previous, like way back when we were playing Judgment or something. That's such a weird fucking motto. When you're here, you'll feel close to death.
I don't think she's one.
Close to reuniting with the Lord in the only way you're supposed to. Ooh, it's a temple. No, mausoleum? Padded walls. It's a sanitarium. Uh-oh.
I'm gonna assume this is an open invite.
Oh, baby. You okay, buddy? He's grounded. That's why he has to look at the corner. Interesting. Got like sodium lights or something. Good fuck off, sir. They're like overusing the puppeteer. He's so annoying.
'This space feels cluttered. Like the void is losing its mind. This is one of the first times I feel like I've made an impact down here.
Fucking smash everything. Everything. Okay. Be interesting if the twist was that it wasn't like Dracula that the Void was pulling for, but it was our guy here, James Savage, or whatever the fuck his name is.
Oh god, it all ends.
It's not a loop. It's a spiral. Hey team, what's up? What's up, gamer?
I prepared myself for this. This is what we've been working towards.
Can you fucking stop moving, sir? Can you stop moving and producing puppets at the same time like some kind of freak? Whoa. I love how you can just somehow he can just ram a stake through solid plate armor. Just completely spitting in the face of centuries of armor development. Just going, nah, I can you just gotta muscle it in, you know? You just gotta really do it.
I've got a brother out there. We don't talk, I don't already know. Last person I talked to was her.
Yeah, the marionettes are so annoying. Little creatures. Little baby automatons here to ruin my day. Ba-bam. The slow-mo is primarily for the ladies, because they can instantly kill me if I don't keep an eye on them.
Always need ammo.
Instability.
You ruined my life and my death. For the gun in my hands, Dracula.
Oh, that's cute. You're the reason for the gun in my hands.
It's worse. I don't know how you even do that. Oh god.
Oh man, this is a lot of shaking.
I don't think she's watching me.
No hostages, looks like. Be hilarious if I just completely missed like several people as I was going through these levels. I don't think that's allowed, but whatever. This is new. What's with the slow-mo? It's bulletproof, whatever that is.
That one is different.
Lone Gunman. I don't like that. Happy Good Friday. Oh hell yeah. Outer Wilds, yeah, I should play that game. Fucking I only heard good things about it. I've also heard that people get extremely frustrated watching other people play it. Is this not? Guess not.
Got him up.
Whoa. I sold algebra on stream. I'll be fine. I appreciate the vote of confidence. We did manage to successfully rediscover how many tires are in a car. Dude, that shit brought back bad memories. I've had algebra tests that just went bad sometimes, just like, oh, I didn't study, and then you get hit with a question, and then when you realize I have no idea how to start with that thing, that's always just that's just the sign that it's not gonna go well. Whenever the hell you get this thing back, it's not gonna be pretty.
Suck that, vampires.
All right. This is a boss arena or something. Oh, we got one coming up. Shit was so fancy. A word problem. A whole paragraph of description.
Finally.
Some dude out in the woods. Some dude out in the woods in the Pacific Northwest, like, copy-pasted an algebra textbook problem, put it in there, and then went, this is incredible. This is an unapproachable lock. There's no way someone will be able to solve this just by randomly running into it.
Finally.
Unfortunately, FBI agents go to college. Is there a fear of puppets? Is there a word for that? Like marinophobia or something like that? Marinarophobia? Fear of tomato sauce? Mariophobia?
I want to live. Free.
It's back.
Still not even a harsh word. I really hope we're on the same side.
I don't think we're on the same side. I just shot a bullet at her, so I'm gonna say no, purely because of my actions.
Another 14 people, all gone. Abducted, murdered. We don't know. And the police still couldn't catch them? There was nothing to catch. But you said there were traces.
Why is this level so creepy compared to the other ones? Well, the other ones were funky fresh. This one's just horrific.
Every time the police tried to follow a lead, it would turn up a dead end. Wow. Yeah. It was a series of polarizing.
You know this is horrific because there's a fucking true crime podcast in the background.
But for evidence.
Where are these fucking marionettes coming from? Where are you, sir? You. Pupophobia? Okay. That makes a little bit too much sense.
The joke isn't in the best taste, but the show is good. This episode, it's one of the things that led me here.
Our protagonist listens to true crime podcasts? No. Unfortunate. Be a terrible way to have your death christened. Just a couple of women sit around a table and talk about how cool your death was. Like, oh my god, no one found it. No one found your corpse. Your fucking the cops just kind of gave one look at you and went, well, we're not solving this one. It's over, John. This is a boss arena. This looks horrific enough. Alright, man, what's up? Oh, it's just one of these guys, but really big, okay. Oh, and she's oh, she's helping me, okay.
I need to use a stake.
Hang on. Oh, lordy. I got slowed down. I mean, the ultimate true crime death legacy would be to have the place you were murdered be a step on a serial killer walking tour. Ooh. That'd be very cool. Be like, I hope that doesn't happen to me, but like, that'd be kind of neat. I'd like to die in my sleep if possible. Not digging into the darkness right now. I kind of can't see very well. I don't know what this looks like to you guys, but I imagine it's horrific.
Okay, he's vulnerable.
He's vulnerable. I think he's dead. 16 and went to Europe for a school trip, and hang on. One of the things that we could do was go on a Jack the Ripper tour, and there were photos. There were photos? Didn't Jack the Ripper, like, kill exclusively prostitutes or something? Or at least just kind of people that were on the street? Not Yes. Oof. Oof.
Found ammo.
I remember when I was playing Fate Grand Order, and they were like, I remember like Fate Grand Order, and I was like, okay, so Fate is known for having some interesting designs. Usually it's just like anime-ified, like historical characters, right? And then they pulled up fucking, and then I pulled up Jack the Ripper, and then I was like, what the fuck is this? Who was responsible for this, and can I get them arrested?
I did see you. Thanks.
Save me. Thank you so much.
Can I leave? I can leave, right? Please, God. You never played that? Oh, dude, the fucking... Okay, there we go. Fate has a weird thing going on where sometimes they like.
Expecting her to come back and say one more thing.
No, I'll talk about it a little bit after this cutscene.
It was a suit I'd seen before, a classic suit. Her hair was different, long fingers. She always looked good in a suit. You look at a piece of fabric.
Imagine playing a game that had Ted Bundy as a character.
Now she's cold when you're standing next to her. If you're close enough, even through the clothes, and fuck me. I miss her. I miss my monster.
Oh. Oh no, it's real. The video game where I play as a low poly guy with guns and fight his vampire girlfriend is getting too real. No. Okay, anyway, my opinion on Fate, because obviously everyone wants to hear it. I played Fate Grand Order for a while, and that was kind of my introduction to the Fate franchise in terms of me actually playing it. Like I've read about it before, and I think I read like a playthrough of like Fate Stay Night or something like that. Like I just read all the text. It was a weird way to do it, but it was kind of my main introduction to actually like interacting with the Fate franchise. And at first I thought it was pretty neat, but then like the little things that bothered me kept like stacking up. Like there's that whole deal with like Jack the Ripper being like the little fucking, it's this little fucking lolly girl in not a lot of clothing, which is just the strangest fucking thing. And then they had like I think Boudica, I'm not sure how you're supposed to pronounce her name, or Boadicea or whatever. She was I don't think she was taken very seriously when they were designing her either, which sucks because she was like one of the last vestiges of like original like old Irish tribal like Celtic. I never know if it's Celtic or Celtic. I think Celtic, but she formed like I think like a resistance against like Roman Empire rule, and her story ends really tragically for her. And like the fact that she got interpreted in this Japanese video game as like a big titty sort of like big sister type, and that was kind of the totality of it. Like kind of I like that weirded me out, and then just kind of other things that like bothered me here and there. And that was kind of one of the handful of reasons why I dropped the game. Because over time I was like, the more I think about this, the less comfortable I am. And I can't stop thinking about it, so I'm just gonna stop playing it.
Before the end of the world.
Yeah, she's like a... Don't worry about it. Because Jack the Ripper's one thing, because Jack's like halfway a fictional character. It's just like there was a bunch of stabbings that happened on the street in London, and like it was just kind of assumed that it was done by one person, but it's not totally known. Who knows? So like I think any interpretation of Jack the Ripper is like ultimately a fictional one, but it's the when you started getting into like real characters where like their stories had implications in real life, I started to kind of think about it and be like, this isn't great. It's kind of one of those your mileage may vary kinds of things, I think. Like, can you suspend disbelief this far? If yes, go ahead and play it. If not, no. They thought he might have been a doctor or something. That would make sense. I don't know, being alive during that period of time in London would probably drive anyone a little bonkers, in my opinion. Definitely know I would be going a little crazy. The bar is stocked with painkillers. They got the other kind of downer. God, this playthrough sucks. Just fucking the random falling apart is just not, it's killing me, dude. Like, I'm terrified that's gonna crash again. It's so jank.
Because this is a love story.
Damn. I guess fucked up love stories are the most compelling ones. People do like Romeo and Juliet, even though it ends with a double suicide. I just find it funny how, like, love stories in fiction always have to have, like, a little spice to it. It's like, oh, it needs to be forbidden love, or, like, enemies to lovers, or something like that. Or at least when people talk about it, when they're, like, just making shit up on the off the back of their heads. It's like, what if it's enemies to lovers? What if it's childhood friends? What if it's this? And that's just more compelling than this. Yeah, these two characters just kind of met in a bar and just really hit it off, you know? Gotta have drama. Gotta have tension. Exit. Let's see if we can get everyone's attention and get them all to, like, crowd up. Whatever. Kind of don't like the enemies to lovers trope. I think it's really tricky to do in a way that doesn't seem kind of strange. I feel like people who... Oh, Jesus. Ah, sorry. Something got something got in my trachea. Alright, I'm gonna sound a little weird for a second. Sorry. Yeah, I don't like it when you have an antagonist and then they try to, you can tell that the author likes the antagonist a little too much. If someone was insufferable, I would not have any interest, but that's just me, I guess. Yeah. I think it's like, I don't like it when it's just like, it gets it's kinda like, whenever like a bad guy does something bad, like they don't redeem themselves in like a major way, they just kinda suddenly they just stop doing bad things, and people are like, well, I guess they're okay now, and then it's just all fine. Also, I just find like, I've noticed this sometimes with some games I play where like the bad guys being presented in a somewhat like, I think like romanticized way. Like, have you ever played a game where like you have the main character and the antagonist and they're in like a room or something together and the antagonist gets like really close to the main character? And sometimes it does explicitly, like the way it's framed does feel like it's supposed to be like a pseudo-romantic tension to it. I just get creeped out when that happens, and I'm like, get the fuck away from me. I don't like you. This is gonna be like a gauntlet or something, right?
There we go, all those beautiful puppeteers, because my trauma's down here too. Monster Club.
I also get kind of annoyed whenever two like characters just vaguely interact with each other, and then people always have to make it into a romantic thing. I always felt like that was a little weird. Especially when it's like two guys are explicitly presented as friends and then people are like, oh, they're fucking. The game is really pretty. It's kind of got that... I think I mentioned this earlier, but it's got that kind of Valheim thing going to it. That Valheim style going for it, where the character models are actually really low detail, but there's so many effects overlaid over it, it's like stylish in its own way. Is this it? Are we crashing? Are we at the end of the trip?
I don't think I'm safe inside here anymore. I don't think I'm safe anywhere.
Cool. Back in the meat plant. Well, we've got the elevator right away. Fucking, how many levels do we have left? Syllabus! Oh god, I don't want to go back to school. I'm already in school, I don't need to start another class. Get away from me. I don't want to know how much the final exam is worth up for my final grade. Ugh. And there he go. Game's so fucking weird.
And for all the good progress done me, I still don't know where that meat flesh came from. I knew that way.
This is the first time I've heard this guy mention he wants to be happy. He's been on such a massive self-destructive streak this whole fucking game. Freaky hinges. The void needs grease. Someone's not maintaining these doors. Hello. Can we contact void maintenance and complain?
Can't carry it.
God, I don't want to be in Meattown, Louisiana, please. I never learned how to switch shoulders. Oh. That controller's still vibrating. Oh boy. I just like every time I land after a dive or I hit someone with a stake, I just hear like below my desk. Oh, bam.
Maybe. No. Nope. Not gonna do it. Not gonna think about it.
That's a good practice. We're not gonna think about it. Every day I think, and it makes everything worse. We're rocking today, boys. It's kind of baffling that it's been a different song for each level. I don't know, I feel like that's a recent thing, just having just the sheer quantity of music these days that you have in games. I was playing Star Rail earlier because I've been desperately trying to keep up with that game after dropping it for a couple months. Not a couple months, dropping it for like most of a year. And let me tell you something, that put me way behind. I have a lot of shit to do in that game. But the one thing that's funny about it is that literally every new zone you go into has its own like fight, difficult fight, and boss music. And you swap, there's like 3 different zones per planet or area. Like you hear, there's just a wide variety of music in that game. Come on, fucking Jesus. Ugh. Waste of health. Sad to say, but I think the shotgun's starting to wear down a bit. That pump just takes too long. Too long.
One down.
Every time I see those little curled up hoses, I think about a kielbasa sausage. Just the ones that are always like really curled up. I don't know why. It's like an instinctual thing for me. It's because like I used to get them at the supermarket once in a while. As a result, like that's just kind of my association with that shape. Not like a Nautilus shell or anything. Nothing cool or artistic. Just not sausage. Smoked meats, the cornerstone of my existence. A major part of my journey through life is just smoked meat.
Got ammo. I'm tired. I'm really tired, and I'll be honest, I thought my clock would have run out by now. I could collapse right here.
It's void rules, baby. The drugs last extra long? I don't know how it works.
Who's gonna save you?
Still got one more guy to get. Ugh. Why there's so many of you people? Why all you guys get arrested? By the hell police or whatever the fuck happened to you? Did they just get like unceremoniously teleported?
Living the story I tell myself. Believing in it.
I do dig the voiceover. The guy's doing a good job sounding fucking exhausted. Exhausted. Again? Again?
Someone
Get me out. Let me out. That didn't kill me, did it? Oh my god. Should have rolled for it. Should have rolled for it. Oh well. One more death to add to the tally. What am I at? Fucking like 20? Ew.
Another good day, you know?
There was another one?
I got my 3-month chip. My sponsor, Pearl, took me out for ice cream. Like I was a kid. When we were in line, after ordering some frankly ill-advised flavor combinations, she held it out to me and she said, "Hey, if you lose this, we always have more."
Aw.
Then she let go and informed me that I'd be paying for the ice cream.
Aw, come on, Pearl.
That day meant everything. I don't know if you've ever been on a wagon, but falling off, it feels like tumbling down a well. There's just water and walls, worn completely smooth. It feels like you've lost the ability to be a different person again. So you go from 3 months between relapses to 2 days one day.
Oh.
And Pearl said that was okay. As long as I kept coming back for that chip again. Because they always had more. I remember the old heads.
No, I like it too.
At a range I shouldn't have been at, telling me about werewolves in Vietnam, lighting a fire in me to search for the unbelievable. I'm thinking I had a lot of good days. For as long as I have left, I'm glad I can see them.
One thing I really like about the voice acting is that since it isn't like... It isn't a super... a lot of voice acting, I feel like games, usually when they hire voice talent, I feel like you start to see... There's a lot of names that you just see everywhere. And one thing I do like about this game compared to other voice acting lines I've heard is that it's not very overdone, you know what I mean? Like, it sounds like a regular dude just sort of recording his thoughts into a tape recorder, you know what I mean? And I think that makes it feel a lot more genuine, because you can definitely tell when a professional is voice acting something, and usually you want that, but this has like a different, quality to it, which I appreciate, which makes it feel more unique.
Let's hope that big, beautiful ball means something good, huh?
Because it's also distinct from...
I don't care.
It's also distinct from, like, Max Payne, where Max Payne had, like, a very good, solid... This is a really pretty level. Has a really, like, kind of raggedy, sort of self-deprecating voice throughout the whole thing. Whereas, ah, cool. There's an angel on the horizon. Oh. Doesn't feel forced, like, sort of monotone, but I'm trying to be really cool and awesome way, yeah. Very nice of the angels to show up. Ah, neat. Ooh. This is a cool level. It's got like its own vibe to it compared to the other ones. Kind of like the culmination of everything, I guess. It's even got a unique model made just for this level. That's very good. That's a good sign.
Found ammo.
It's you again. God damn it. Oh, you can hear the main menu theme in this track. Theme of accepting the inevitable. Theme of getting away from your girlfriend.
One more step, Lord, and another. Just one more step.
A lot of dudes in town today. Any stuff in here? Anyone home? No. Oh, Jesus.
That's some real shit.
Real shit. This is like Hotline Miami's version of like hell or something like that. That's what I feel walking around here. I don't know, I just think of Hotline Miami whenever I see bright ass like hot pink in a video game. Am I good? I don't think I'm very good. I could have rolled out of that one projectile that did half my health, but I really didn't, and now I'm out of painkillers. The enemies don't make noise until they're already attacking me. Are you kidding me? The game told me I was immune while I was rolling. It fucking lied. Liar.
Can't hold more.
Well, I'm out of painkillers and I got like 30% health. That's kind of horrible. Never mind. Got another pill bottle here.
I made it to a pyramid.
Wow. That enemy literally spawned behind me. Actually incredibly rude. Direct insult to the player. It's fucking stupid. Oh, off he goes. Any more pain? Do you got any painkillers for me, Mr. Pyramid?
Just give me a little more.
Please.
Just let me. For as long as it takes, please. Just let me finish strong.
Never mind. There's an elevator. That's fucking good. Hang on. Screenshot that. It's a cool sign. It's a cool visual. Like an elevator at the end of the world.
Are you still doing this?
I
Oh.
get one chance to be myself again. And there is a price opening the door to things that should stay in the dark. I don't get to pay it a second time.
I know. I know what it's like to want to go back to a different version of yourself. To idealize this point before when you were innocent. That person and that time and that place are gone, Dracula. You are still here. You get to choose.
I do, James.
James Savage. That's what his name was.
I'm not the devil. I'm just taking back what's mine. Wouldn't you?
All right, then.
Oh god. Teleporting girlfriend. Through the column? Really? Hey, babe, you wouldn't happen to have any painkillers around here, would you? Oh, come on. Oh, that is lame. One more time. I don't have any painkillers. Oh, no. That is absurd, trying to dodge that. She actually waits for you to dodge. Yeah, that hit me. That's fucking crazy. God damn it. Holy shit. This is gonna be hard. This is gonna be hard because my sense of timing is actually really bad. Nope.
This is it. I'm outside of myself, watching the monster I love. Noting the lovely, ominous danger.
What?
I'm watching my body pump bullets into wrists I held. A throat I kissed. I wish we were screaming. Something,
Jesus. You have to like I don't know what the timing on that varies. I'm having a hard time with it. And sometimes she just goes into the sky for no reason. Very frustrating. God. I hate janky attack patterns like this. They're so fucking annoying. Yep.
I'm outside of myself watching the monster I love.
Oh, that explodes. Okay. Okay, come on. Sorry, guys. I am mad and bad.
This is it. I'm outside of myself watching the monster I love. Noting the lovely, ominous danger in her every move.
Yep, I keep doing it too early, and then she just chunks me, and I don't have any healing. Fucking, what is the timing on that?
I wish we were screaming.
Where is she? Over there.
I wish there was anything left to say.
Mm-hmm. Bam. Okay, I gotta figure it out eventually. Dude, there's no build-up on that dash move she does.
That's it.
Yo? Sorry. That thing's still in my throat. Whatever it is. Any pills anywhere around here? I pressed C. Didn't work. Didn't work. It's so weird that you can interrupt. This still isn't reloaded. Okay, really weird thing about this game. You can interrupt reloading with a roll. You cannot interrupt the painkillers with one. Also, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Ba-bam. 2 steaks.
I would have been good at it, you bastard.
Good at what?
No. Royalty suits you.
I really didn't think you'd save so many of them.
Ah.
I just tried. It's nice to have it work for once. What is this?
It's Kool-Aid.
It's my soul's blood. It's how you turn someone. It's how I win.
I don't want this.
But you will want it. Because you don't want to die. and you still want to be special, you'll have enough time to turn cruel and lonely. You fucking poor excuse for sake. I win. I'll see you in hell when your own sins catch up with you.
And that's how she dies.
Fucking idiot. Get good next time.
Like a body count. I want to throw it into the wall. I want to smash it into the floor and have my last sensation be the wet scratch of glass against flesh as I crush it into the ground.
So do it.
I
Please.
want my vision to fade away as I reject her and everything she did to me. My lovely, tragic death. But she isn't a god. She was just a hurt person who did fucked up things. Until it became easier to define herself by the people she damaged than to change. She measured her impact in scars. It is terrifying to think of dying with all of these scars. Let alone living with them. Trying with them. Trying to be good. But I can. And I did. And I do. The sun's rising outside. Somewhere inside me, something responds to the approaching light. I'm 10 minutes sober. And scars fade. Fuck it.
Oh, come on, dude. Alright, I was kind of hoping he wouldn't go for it, but alright. Alright, it's an interesting ending. That last boss was something. I think this is a good game. I think I'd give this game a solid 7 out of 10. Mainly for the writing and the voiceover. The music was here and there. It's not really in a genre that I tend to listen to, so I don't think I'm the best judge of that. And I think the gameplay was functional, but it didn't. I kind of had a problem where it didn't feel like it was changing a lot by the time, from between when we were 30% through and 70% through, nothing was really changing too much. I was rolling more, I guess, but nothing really tangible outside of that really changed about how I was playing the game. Also, I think the messed up level design was cool, but it got kind of old. I think the main issue I had with it was that there was just too many levels. I think there's a bunch of levels that you can straight up just take out because it's not attached to any of like the story or the cutscenes or any other like feeling that you're getting. It's just in there for the feeling of being in there. So playing this game for longer than I think like an hour and a half was starting to get a little dull. Which I do think is it's not terrible. I think I think some games are better in short bursts, and some games are better when you like sit down and just like work through them. And this is like more the former, but kind of like Doom. But I did think some of the levels just felt like they didn't need to be in there. Is just one thing I was feeling as I was playing through it. Like 50 chapters was a lot, even though each chapter was like really quick. But yeah, I did really like the character and the story writing. You can definitely tell it was written with like a real human experience at the center of it all, which I actually thought was really cool. I think it was kind of interesting how it grounded how wacky everything else was with like the infinite void and the neon colors and the vampire ex-girlfriend and all that. I'm not feeling the immortality thing at the end. I'm not a big fan of that decision. Like on at first blush, I just think it was like it feels like a step backwards for the protagonist, in my opinion. Just like he. I don't know if it's like I figured. I don't know. I don't know if there's like a better ending you can get because it sounds like I got an achievement that said get this ending. So the impression I got is that there's a different one. I assume if you kill the hostages instead of save them, maybe something else happens. But it's I always want there to be just like a good ending where the main character gets over their problems and then goes on to become better. And I guess our protagonist was a little too I don't know, fucked up or had some other thing going on in his head. But I don't know. It's also kind of like a cutoff ending where it's kind of up to you to decide where things go from there too. So I guess that has its own merits. But yeah. I wonder where all these people are from. Like where the team hails from, because this definitely doesn't look. These names definitely don't look American or like stereotypically American to me. I'm seeing a lot of Hispanic names. But yeah, I think it's cool. I think as far as indie games go, though, this is definitely one of those that really stand out in my opinion. Like it feels like its own thing in a tribute game at the same time, which I think is fantastic. So yeah, I think we're at the end of the credits there. Yeah, that's it. All right. Yeah, yep, that's about it. Alright, well, that was El Paso Elsewhere. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had fun with the game. I think I probably would have had a better experience with it if I just popped in and out like for like an hour or so, and then like just kind of dug through like a handful of missions with my time. But overall, I think the game's good. I think it's fun. I think it's worth a play at least. But yeah, I don't know. If you have any opinions or disagree with mine, feel free to let me know in the comments if you're watching the VOD or whatever. But with that said, we're pretty much done here. Tomorrow we'll be playing Dragon's Dogma 2, or I will attempt to be playing Dragon's Dogma 2. I do have a PlayStation, but I need to figure out how to make it work with my setup. So it's gonna take some experimentation and time. And so I'm probably just going to be working on that like tonight and tomorrow to see if we can get something functional before the stream. I have done like a capture card stream before. One problem I was having was with the audio. So if the audio's still fucked up, I might just do something else. We might play there's like a couple other games I could play. We could get started on next week's Friday game, like early, or we could do something else. Glad you liked it, Frankie. And but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna give it a shot. See if the audio's fucked up. If it is, we won't do it because bad audio is like anathema to a good stream watching experience. I tried everything I could to get like my voice to sound decent, and I still have a long ways to go on that front, but like at least I'm off the ground with that. The audio I was getting from the capture card back when I was doing like that 2 PC Battlefield 1 stream setup to try to like make up for the heavy weight on the CPU when I play a Battlefield game. Whenever I would do that, I noticed that all of the audio I was getting from the game on the main game computer was just shit. It just was not good. So we'll see. We'll see if we can fix that, or see if a different setup will change things. But yeah, with that said, that's what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. Sunday we'll be doing Infinite Wealth like we have been, and I hope you guys look forward to it. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you taking your time to hang out, and yeah, hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. Thank you very much, and goodbye.